Member of Parliament for Abuakwa South has bemoaned the lack of potable water in his area over the last 3 months. Dr. Kingsley Ejiman is asking for urgent action to halt illegal mining. He joins us via Zoom for a conversation on this. We're grateful for your time on our desk. Exactly what extent of damage has been caused in your area?
The rivers or the waters are beyond treatment. That is why the Chibi treatment plant of the Ghana Water Company has shut down. To see my people without water, when it is usually agreed that water is life, means that we have to have a clarion call, and to see the open display of these excavators along major roads in the constituency, the impunity with which this is continuing is very disheartening. I'm frightened, and as a member of parliament, to see my people have a lot of renal, skin rashes, and waterborne diseases, it's not something that I can be excited about. I think it's about time that we the constituents, have to come to the realization that this thing has really gotten us to our neck. We have to stop it, because those involved in this activity, the few greedy people, we the people who have good conscience, must rise up and stop this. We may not need any executive direction from the presidency. We are bearing the heat of what is happening to us. The sanitation issues that has arisen as a result of this galamsey is so much noticeable. We don't have water. So
you said there's no potable water in your constituency. How are residents coping? What sources of water is accessible to them now?
They are relying on sachet water, which is not sustainable. And even the disposal of this sachet, because it's not biodegradable, is something that is going to have a further knock-on effect on our environment. When we talk of the Brim River, even though its apex flows through the constituency, Accra enjoys a lot from it, because it feeds into the Weja, and the Weja feeds about 1/3 of Accra with water. So any problem that we are having by virtue of we drinking poison because of an NTU level of about 64,000 means that anybody in Accra is also affected in one way or the other. So it's a multiplicity or interconnectedness of the problem that requires for a multi-sectorial approach in the solution. For me, I'm urging my constituents that, guys, enough is enough. These galamseyers, we live with them in our communities. We see them in our community. We have given our households to them to rent. We know them. Everybody knows them. Wake up one morning from Esiakwa to Apeja, a distance of about, let's say, 15 kilometers. And you can count about more than 1,000 youth plying the road in search of galamsey. The openness, the open display, the impunity with which this is happening is disheartening. Anybody of good conscience should not be happy with what is happening.
Well, so Dr. Ejiman, so I get your concern, but really, what are the steps you're taking? The president has made it clear that he will only, declare a state of emergency when his security advisors ask him to do so. Right now, there's NIMOS going around the country ensuring that galamsey activities are kept. I mean, that's what we know for now. In your constituency, what other steps are you taking to ensure that this situation is brought under control?
I mean, what else can a member of parliament do apart from the advocacy role we are playing this morning? When the Ghana Water Commission issued its report to say that Esiakwa and its environs, the arsenic level or the mercury levels, the NTU levels in our river is about 64,000. Should it have even warranted the advocacy of an MP to call for an action? I think that the response is in the affirmative.
But you have some level of influence. You are a member of parliament. You create the laws for us to follow. There's some form of influence for people to implement those laws in your constituency. Is that being done in any way? At least you pushing that to be done?
Exactly, because I wouldn't have issued a press statement to promote or to invite for assistance if all was well. But to say that as a member of parliament, what is happening when all of us, we are aware of what is happening by virtue of the report from the Ghana Water Commission. And back to the presidency's the non-declaration of state of emergency, I think he's made a point very clear that he believes in economic opportunity rather than the longevity of our people, because the gold is giving is a forex, and it's giving it's supporting the economy. But we are dying. We are dying. The people who belong to the NDC are dying. The people who belong to the NDC, MPP, man constituency, we are all dying. And the people in Accra, because of the knock-on effect, are also dying. Not to have water for 3 months because it cannot be treated. It's not something that should be treated with kid gloves. That's why I'm calling that we shouldn't wait.
What do you expect to be done now for your constituency? Because really, much has been said about galamsey. We're still waiting to see the results, really. So what else should be done?
I'm appealing to my constituents that we can't look on. Because by the time a decision is taken from Accra, all of us might have died. We may go extinct. Almost all of us might have died. So we have to stop it. We have to stop it. We should see this as a fight for the common good.
How will you stop it? How will you urge your constituents to stop this? Because, yes, you're advocating. You say you can't sit down to die. So what else can you do apart from advocating? Are these illegal miners, they are still there in your constituency, are they not?
They are here.
Yes.
They are here in the constituency now.
Yes.
So I'm appealing to my people that please, let's refrain from this activity. And when we say it's a fight all of us must be engaged in.
Are you engaging the chiefs in your constituents? Because we know that there have been calls for the chiefs to also come together and help win this fight. Really, if the chiefs, the DCs, the MCs, has there been any engagement between you and them to find a solution to this?
Everybody is aware of this situation. We are all witnesses, living witnesses to the impact, the adverse impact of this galamsey activity. They are also not getting the water. They are also exposed to the skin rashes. They also suffer from the kidney issues. They are all witnesses. So we are lived experiences of the impact, the negative impact of this galamsey. So we all look on to die, or we take an action to survive.
Well,
because it is better we come together as human beings to live together or perish together in all humility as fools.
All right. Dr. Kingsley Agyemang, we're grateful for your time, and he's MP for Abuakwa South.